Alright, welcome back everyone today. So today we'll be taking a look at the SU33, the Naval Sea Flanker at 13.0. Now I was on a time crunch today to grind some vehicles for the squadron battles. So I have this one replay for you that I got while playing with a friend. That's an absolute insane match, and you'll see once we get into it. Now this is the same BR as the base tech tree flanker, and this is overall much better. You get 2 extra ERs and a much better auto bar. Now, you do trade off. You only have a half amount of countermeasures, a very poor amount, but at least they're large caliber. Personally, I'd rather take 96 regular countermeasures and 48 large. But that's just personal opinion. Compared to the normal flanker 2, this thing may get a bit of better engines, but it is over a ton heavier. It's going to be worse than the dogfight, and the canards make you Cobra easier, so it's going to be a bit harder to tightly roll the aim 7s. So without a further ado, let's hop right into our match, shall we? Now, I know the replays aren't pretty, but how do you want to play this thing? It is a support role fighter. You do not want to be on the front lines unless you are in a down tier and not facing Fox 3s. Now, as you see here, it is a down tier for the most part. I'm only facing, one Fox 3 vehicle. Now, I will be swapping from, my player view and then a regular view to show you guys what I'm doing. Now, on Sinai, what I would recommend doing, especially for all maps, swing far out. Like as you see down here, swing far out and across, and as everyone starts engaging and the fur ball develops, then you come in from the side. You can ER everyone high up, and then as you come down from above, you have 2 R27 ETs, which no one's going to be paying attention to you. No one has next in this game. It's going to make it perfect for multi-kills. And then on top of that, you have 4 R73s, which makes those head-on shots a lot easier. Now, you don't hear it, but I am in Discord talking to my buddy here, and we are making calls to each other. Now I'm going to switch over to normal view. He's up here fighting this F4. So as you can see, the fur ball starts developing over here, and now I decide to come in. He gets aim 7 by an F15. But this is the perfect opportunity. I see this Mirage. He's already in the notch, but he's close enough. I figure, it'll be fine. I want to suppress him, and then he dies instantly. A waste of an R27 ER. But this is a flanker. You get 12 missiles. You miss one. It's not the biggest biggie. No harm. So now, this is where I start gaining the altitude. My team is collapsing. I want to be above everyone. I see the F4J high up, 10 kilometers. That R27 ER is going to hit that thing easily. Now he does start notching, and that's what's nice about these missiles, as we already know. The IOG, the data link, it's really nice. It allows you to retrack. And that's going to be first kill of the game. Now, there's going to be 2 Mirages down here. I launch an ET at the first one. And here's the second one. They're both F1Cs. I'm going to dive down. I see this one is paying attention. I launch an R73 at him, and the first one misses, and I launch an ET at that guy. And the R73 collects the kills. Scratch that, I didn't launch one of the ETs. So my team's collapsing. It's only me, an F18, and another F, and 2 F4s. And we are severely outnumbered, and that's where this plane is highly available. Now I'm going to R73 this guy. Now, what sucks right there is, I'm going to go back to my view now, is I was able to track him through the mountain, and it made that pre-launch incredibly easy. Now I see this F15 over here. I start notching a bit. I'm going to go into the multipath here. Dodges. He launches an aim 9. Not at me, luckily. So I start pulling in. I have to kill this guy here. I do not have the countermeasures to flare his aim 9s. I have enough to maybe flare one, so I turn off the afterburner. I start pulling the insane AOA that these planes can pull. But I'm out of R73s. What's better to do than shoot some ERs? I know they won't hit, up, and I implode his plane. Now I'm the last one up. There's 4 people left. 2 Vigans with AMRAAMs, and 2 Phantoms. Now, there's gonna be an F4 in front of me, and at this point, I know I have this in the bag. I'm just gonna multipath. This Phantom can't do anything to me in a dogfight, especially if I had SU33s left. So I turn off the burners and I go up and over, keep the afterburners off, the bleed speed, then I turn them on. My goal here is I just need to kill the melee. I will be able to run down this flanker, and he can't run from me. The ERs are gonna catch him, and I still have an ET left to range. So he starts trying to do what I just said. He tries to run. Now I launch an ER. Not gonna notch it. Even at range, these things can't be notched. So now I start diving down, and in a second here, I should get an RWR by an F4 right behind me. It's gonna be this FGR2. It's trying to sneak up on me. Now, I look, just in case that Vegan is somewhere around. I start, pre-flaring, not looking to get an aim 9 up the butt. So this FGR tries to force the head on with me. I stop burning, and I go to take the dogfight again. There's no point in not dogfighting with Phantoms. I'm gonna win these fights. So I go up and over, take a pot shot, and I annihilate his plane. Some of the most satisfying kills you can make. And if you're wondering, yes, I use the radar gun sight, but I don't try and depend on it too much. I use it to give a rough idea for guns I'm not accustomed to. I barely play flankers. I don't use the Gish 30 that often. So I highly, highly rely on that radar gun sight to give me an idea of where to aim. So I see the Vegan up on TWS now. I'm assuming he's at his main airfield. So I stop burning. I'm at 4 minutes of fuel. I want to finish this guy quickly. He has AMRAAMs. I'm gonna multipath here. And the moment I force that merge, one or two things are gonna happen. He's gonna stick it, and I'm gonna win. Because most likely than not, this guy doesn't know what he's doing. So there's no point in trying to afterburn the whole way. And then if he tries to run, I have 2 ERs, and especially an ET left. And those Vegan engines are not exactly cold. I get the F-16 RWR ping, and then I notice he's on the auxiliary field. I start, HMDing, and then I notice he's there. But not even off the ground, I fire the ET. He's on the ground. Players aren't going to do jack squat, and I collect the 8th and final kill. Now, for those who are curious, scoreboard for proof, 8 whole kills, single-handedly killed half the enemy team. I absolutely just love it. Especially with one of my squad mates or teammates saying damn, and I pull a Cobra of victory. Now, should you get this thing? If you are looking to grind to Russia, I highly, highly recommend you do pick this thing up and do get in a squadron to grind it. It is, like I keep saying, the best flanker there is. Now, well, not the best flanker, of course, I'm talking about for grinding and compared to the base model one. Just like in the tech tree, it's more of a side grade to the SM. The SM is, of course, better, but it's 0.7 higher. If you're just looking to grind rank 7 or rank 8, it's probably going to be your best grinder. I'm not saying the SU30 is bad. I'm going to be doing a video on that once it goes on sale and I can get it. It's a phenomenal grinder, and I do highly recommend the Venezuelan one. But overall, if you're just looking for a free grinder, do get the SU33. It is an incredible, incredible plane, and I highly enjoy it. The stock grind is, like I said in the intro, definitely better than the base 27. And those canards help quite a lot when it comes to those dogfights, where you're low and slow. It may be heavy, but at least you have the engines to help with that, and the canards help you pull that AOA to get the gun solution that you're looking for. Now, I will be doing another video about that match, trying to analyze it better. So thank you for watching, everyone. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll talk to y'all later in the next video. Peace.